Hello, Mr. Michael here. This weekend is our registration weekend for Faith Formation. So I just wanted to go over a couple of commonly asked questions and to show you how it is going to be set up this year. First question is, do I have to register my children? Do they need to go? Well, if you have children in grades K through high school, they should be registered. Faith Formation classes are from K through 10th grade. And regardless of what grade they're in high school, we also have high school youth group that they would need to register for. So if you have any children in those grades, they should be registered and attending our Faith Formation program. Now, if they go to Catholic school at St. Francis Xavier or Bishop Barrow, they do not need to go to our weekly Faith Formation classes, but if they are in a grade that is going to be receiving their sacraments. So if they're going to receive the first communion this year, if they are in the second grade, or if they've never received communion yet at this point, they need to register for our Sacramental Prep Classes. Those classes are once a month starting in November, but they do need to be registered for those. If they are in high school, they should be registered with the high school youth group. Certainly if they are in a confirmation grades. Confirmation 1 is grade 9, confirmation 2 is grade 10. So they'll receive the sacrament in grade 10, but they do need to be registered 9th and 10th grade and involved in the high school youth group. 10th grade also needs to be involved with the Sacramental Prep Classes, which again are once a month starting in November. Cost, there is no cost for Catholic school students at St. Francis Xavier or Bishop Barrow for the Sacramental Prep Classes. So no charge there. Everyone else that is going for the weekly Faith Formation that is in public or homeschool, there is a modest charge, and that amount is $45 for your first child, and for a family it's just $60 for your family, regardless of how many children you have in the family. Now, if they are have a sacrament that they're going to receive that year, sacramental year, that's Communion 2 or Confirmation 2, then that's an additional $30 per student. So I will go ahead and show you from outside of the church where I'm going to be set up this year. It's going to be a little different. So after that, at the very end, I will show you all of the forms and what needs to be filled out. I look forward to seeing you this weekend, and I'll see you outside of the church. Hello, Faith Formation families. Mr. Michael here. This is just a friendly reminder that we are having our registration weekend this weekend, September 5th and 6th, after all the masses. Remember, mass times are Saturday at 4 p.m. for the vigil. We have Sunday 7:30 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. Also, I will be here after the 4 p.m. Mass in Creole. So after Mass is when you need to come and register your child if they are in grades K through high school. Now, that would either be for Faith Formation or for high school youth group. Certainly if they need any of the sacraments, First Communion, Confirmation, come in, get registered. The way to make it easy is go to our website online at www.stfrancisfm, that's St. Francis FM, FM as in Fort Myers.org. Go to the tab for Faith Formation, and from there you can click on the forms. And there are several forms. I'll show those in a little bit, which forms you need to fill out. But those are all online. Just print them up, fill it out. That way you are ready to go when you get here. So where I will be for you to turn this information in, this is the entrance door for the church. If you've been to Mass recently, you know that we have only one entrance, one exit at the current time. So this is the entrance door. So from here, I will be around the front of the church. So that is right over here. Give you a little relation to where it is. Entrance door, and I will be right in the front over here. Right here, right in front of the church, in the main front doors that we don't normally use. and I will have a table set up over here where you can drop off the information, all the paperwork. If you did not print it up or were unable to print it up online, you can fill it out here. I will have copies here that you can fill out and get them turned in as well. So I really look forward to seeing you all again. Like for a long time, there's no need to reserve a spot at Mass. Just show up, just got to bring your mask. And when we are out here, if several people come, just kind of spread out, keep yourself socially distanced, and I will get to all of you. Again, I look forward to seeing you, and stick around. I will show you all the forms that you need to have filled out. Thanks a lot, and have a blessed day. Now, here are the forms that need to be filled out. The first one is the registration form for the 2021 school year. Just highlighted what needs to be filled out. Obviously on this one is pretty much everything. If you have a child that needs a sacrament, that they're in a sacramental year, either year 1 or year 2 for communion 1, communion 2, or confirmation 1, confirmation 2, then they would need to fill this out. Or if they haven't received any sacraments, fill this information out here. The only big difference from last year is to pick one. If you're doing the in-person classes, which is the preferred class type coming here, we'll click this one. If you opt for the Zoom classes and have the ability for Zoom classes, then opt here. And we will go over in detail at the orientation of the expectation for the Zoom classes. It is not going to be like we did at the end of last year. It is going to be a fully immersive experience, the same as if they were here and at the same time. So they will be with all the students. And as far as the back page, you just have to fill out down here. Print your name, sign, and date. So that is the first form on here. Discusses the fees. Again, if you cannot afford any of these fees, please talk to me about a scholarship. We have scholarships available for those in need. Don't let that be a reason why you cannot attend. The next form is the parent guardian consent to release a minor to a third party and release liability agreement to indemnity. So what this is, I have some sections already filled out here to look at. Diocesan entity, you would put St. Francis Xavier Parish. Date of event, the 2020-21 school year. Then you would put, I understand, the guardian. This is your child's name in the first line. Give the following adult. This is who you are going to have pick up your child. You would need to fill out one of these each time if you have someone different coming. But you could put the name to the adult of any adult that you plan on having him pick up throughout the school year. So for the date is for the 2020-2021 school year. But if you have a specific date, then you would need to fill one of these out for that. But just put down the names of anyone who would be coming to pick them up during the year. And then print your name and date and sign. So that is the next form. The following form is the authorization for release and use of image and photo, video files, or other media. Again, all the highlighted areas here, their name, date of birth, the parish, circle parish, and put St. Francis Xavier there. And down here as well, put St. Francis Xavier, parish, circle, and then you would sign, date, give your address, phone number on the bottom. Next form is the medical authorization for minor. This, you just fill out the whole form. Fill in all the lines, and then sign on the bottom. The last form is a new one, is the parental guardian COVID-19 consent form and liability waiver. As all these forms, read them over before you fill them out. But fill out all the information here. Again, in about 3 places, you will be putting St. Francis Xavier Parish in those spots. There, and down here. And in the middle part, you give your name, grant permission for your child, and put their name there. And so when you fill all that out, you assign and date there as well. And that is all the forms at the current time. Again, you can get all these at the parish website. Print them up before you come. If not, then you can get these this weekend at registration weekend. If you are unable to turn them in this weekend, please turn them in this week to the parish office. Get them turned in because we do have to plan how we're using our space, and we need to know how many are actually going to be here versus online.